With us in their first ever joint interview are the President of Haiti, Michel Martelly, and Haitian Prime Minister Laurent Lamothe. Both are here for the UN General Assembly and spoke at the Clinton Global Initiative. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. As you know, on this program at CNN and in the United States, in the months and now years since the earthquake, our hearts have been with the Haitian people as you try to rebuild. And I was struck by, as Hurricane Isaac was coming through, we were watching it on the radar. Our own reporters were in Haiti telling people that this new storm was coming, and many people couldn't leave. They wouldn't leave their tents, or they wouldn't leave where they were because they didn't have another option, and they just were not really prepared for another natural disaster. So I'm curious, sir, where are we now in terms, how well could Haiti withstand another natural disaster? Are things better than they were just a couple of years ago?
I will say that we are very happy where we are today. When we first came in power, 1 year after the earthquake, we had about 1.5 million people still under the tents. And today that number is down to about 300,000. And it tells you how far we came and how well we're doing.
You were elected president after the earthquake.
And when I came into power, first of all, during campaign, I promised to the people that I would take them out of the tents. And after promising, we started working. So we came into power ready for this job. And barely 1 year after I came in power, we have only 300,000 people under the tents, and we're still moving.
300,000 people under the tents. Where are you moving them to? How well are you building out the infrastructure?
We have a very well elaborated program, and that's why it takes time, because we don't just pay them to get out. We either rehabilitate their homes that have been destroyed, or we pay a whole year for them so they can have a better place to stay.
Mr. Prime Minister, I know that you suffered loss of life after that Hurricane Isaac. How well is the island prepared now?
Well, right now we're better prepared. We have a very strong risk disaster and prevention management program. Yesterday we had a meeting with the representative of the Secretary General of the United Nations on this. Right now we're investing public funds and putting it into the public budget to be better prepared financially for it. We have the support of several countries to come and assist us into the disaster prevention and management strategy that we have. Haiti is we're building 10 hurricane shelters, which never existed in the country. Right now, next year we'll have a place to take the people into shelters and into assisting them.
So many of our reporters who were in Haiti for Hurricane Isaac, what they were telling us was that some of those people in the tents, some of the 300,000 people, they didn't even know the storm was coming. And even if they did, they had nowhere to go. How do you fix that problem?
Well, first of all, I will say that they were aware of it, except that they felt alone. And we did our best by taking the kids and the women to schools, so they could spend that moment there. And it wasn't easy. It was the very first. And in Haiti, trying to do this type of movement, they were never done before. It's like on the education system. We're having problems today, but we have been able to put more than 1 million kids in school. People will complain about schools not having been paid yet, but they must understand that this is a program that started 1 year ago, and we will encounter problems.
I know that the United Nations Office of the Special Envoy for Haiti, which is run by Bill Clinton, announced that they've got $2.8 billion dispersed into the recovery effort, another $2.5 billion still available. Do you feel like progress is being made, that the money is being used wisely? Because in this country, there's a big election year debate about foreign aid, aid that is spent in other countries that, some Americans feel like they don't see results.
Well, in a country where everything is to be done, I think $4.8 billion is kind of small. And right after the earthquake, we had evaluated our needed at about $12 billion. So 4.5 billion, 4.8 is kind of small. And I must tell you that right after the earthquake, that money was used to feed people, to take care of them, so it wasn't really engaged in reconstruction.
Prime Minister Laurent Lamothe, President Martelly, thank you so much for joining us this morning.